We all know NBA is changing from the top and the bottom. 38-year-old LeBron James announced he will return to NBA in 2023-24 season. We all know he wants to play with Bronny, but not much of his moment is left. Anthony Davis' contract continues until the end of 2024-25 season, but he has an early termination option in the final season of the contract and may not stay in Lakers. Without LeBron and AD, Lakers will have to go through either slowly rebuilding or immediately signing with stars to regain their franchise players. Stephen Curry is 35 years old and the entire Warriors are aging. Klay 33 years old and he went through the series of injuries. Draymond is also 33 years old and Chris Paul is almost 40. One of the greatest players is retiring and one of the greatest dynasty is ending in a matter of a year or two. When dynasty ends, we see an age of chaos. Opportunities are more vivid for more teams. You could not win because the dynasty is just too good. Well, not anymore maybe. In this video, I'd like to talk about 3 teams which potentially build a dynasty in the next 5 years. Check this out. Let's start from the most obvious. Number 1 prospect is of course Denver Nuggets. The team chemistry they showed as a team seemed somewhat invincible. The core players are still young. Jokic is 28, Jamal Murray 26, Aaron Gordon 27, MPJ 25, even KCP is still 30 and his role is replaceable actually. If you look at the contracts, Jokic's contract is already fixed until the end of 2027-28 season. MPJ 1 year earlier. Aaron Gordon again a year earlier. Also Jamal Murray another year earlier. So every year since 2025, Nuggets will have to go through contract negotiations for the current core players. I assume Jamal Murray's contract will be extended another 4 years. If he continues to play well, the contract will be a max contract. KCP and Aaron Gordon played incredibly well in the finals, but their roles can be replaced by younger players, so they may be traded. The key is the contract of MPJ. He also played well in the playoffs, but it is hard to determine he will be a valuable player for what he's paid for in next few seasons. If Murray signs a max contract, and let's say the value is $14 million per year, it will already be way over the salary cap. The key question is, will Stanley Kroenke be willing to pay the luxury tax? And is there a limit for him? The future depends on how many players are going to be considered as irreplaceable. If Nuggets win the championships in next seasons again and even win 3 straight seasons, the chemistry of the core players will be a lot more proven and much harder to trade. We may see what we see on Warriors now. Next prospect is Phoenix Suns. To be perfectly clear, I think the probability that Suns will win against Nuggets in the West is very low, if no injuries involved. The reason behind this is that Suns will not have enough balls. Yes, they have a paradise of star power now, but what part of the game are they good at? Scoring. Yes, they are extremely good at scoring, but it is just a single aspect of the basketball. We have to defend our own men, help other guys' defense, set screens, grab rebounds, be a decoy, show leadership through excellent communication, distribute the passes, wait in the corner for 3. So many more inconspicuous efforts involved in the game. No matter how many great shooters are on the court, the ball and the rim is only one. It is impossible for all the star scorers to shoot as often as they are used to. What will be required to them is a role like Chris Bosh did LeBron and Wade around 2012. Bosh was pretty much doing everything through sacrificing his scoring. If some of the stars willingly take this type of sacrifice, Suns will be way more difficult to beat. The X factor is DeAndre Ayton. He will need to be a lot more physical and reliable during the playoffs. He will not need to score much, but he could protect the rim, distribute the outlet passes, set screens, grab many rebounds. All these dirty works should pay off at the end of the season. Even with the Aiden's sacrifice, the stars will need to share the ball. The backcourt duo, Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, will need to be great defenders. Otherwise, the whole system won't work if they want to be a champion. To make it short, everybody has to make sacrifices. Less shooting, more inconspicuous dirty work, then the ring will come closer. The final prospect is another super team, Boston Celtics. The major trade was Marc Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon out and Kristaps Porzingis in. This is a clear reaction to Denver Nuggets' size. As many people may see this is a huge gamble. Marcus Smart was a huge reason why the Celtics have been competitive in the recent years, and also a huge reason why they never won a ring. You may imagine what if. What if Smart could score a little better? What if he was a little taller? What if he could shoot threes a little better? What if he could take more leadership when the team is stuck during the playoffs? Unfortunately, none of them happened. There is no doubt Marcus Smart is a well-rounded player. He can do many things in high level, but none of them is significantly out of the herd. I feel like the role that Marcus Smart played in the Celtics in past years is similar to Eric Snow with Allen Iverson, though Smart is a lot better scorer. Yes, he's solid, but we need more than that. Compared to the first two prospects, I doubt the addition of Porzingis will be as effective as Celtics want it to be. The main reason is Porzingis' physicality. During the playoffs, the level of physicality will be completely different from the regular season, and I do not think he has proven he has enough toughness to endure the hundreds of attacks, pushes, and dirty plays that he needs to win against. The key factor for Celtics is the mental toughness as a whole team. We have seen so many times they simply stopped when they needed to keep playing. No ball movement result in easy to stop isolation. No dive to offensive rebounds result in a lot less possessions and scoring opportunities. They do have the ability. Now it is more a matter of an attitude. They need to be desperate. Alright guys, they are the three prospects I believe it is interesting to observe in the next season. There will be transformations and improvement for sure, and there will be injuries, there will be trades. Uncertainty is what makes NBA interesting. So let's see who stands in the end.